sprinkles, Santa Claus's special elf. Because everything is special with sprinkles. Santa Claus knows you're special too, and he has something to say to you. So listen close as Santa Claus shares holiday cheer with you. You can leave a special message for Santa Claus and get on the nice list at www.santaclaussays.net. Now here is the big man himself, Santa Claus!
Ho, 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 Merry Christmas, and good cheer to one and all, children of all ages. Santa Claus right here with you, saying, Santa Claus says, be good. You can find Santa Claus Says at santaclaussays.net, and there you can leave me a voicemail or an email or a text chat message, and I will respond to you. We have fun together here on Santa Claus Says, telling stories of Christmas, telling a good joke, and listening to letters to Santa. Right now, let's have, when we hear this sound, that means we go on to what we're going to do next. And what we love to do is to tell stories here. And so let me share with you the story right now of, we began the story in our previous episode and we'll conclude it in our next episode. This is the story, the second part today, called The Little Girl, or The Little Girl's Christmas. And the little girl was having excitement about discovering Santa Claus and ready to go with him on some adventures together. Here's how it goes, the next part, part 2. The little girl saw a path right in front of her, leading up a hill to a big, big house with many, many windows, and each window was a candle burning brightly. The little girl knew right away that these were Christmas candles, and something told her that this was Santa's house and that pretty soon that she would see Santa himself. Just as she neared the steps and before she could ring the doorbell, the door opened and the little girl went inside. All around the house were bundles and boxes and piles of toys and games. And the little girl knew that these were all ready and waiting to be loaded into Santa's big sleigh for his reindeer to whirl them over the clouds and snowdrifts to the little people down below, who had left their stockings all ready for him. Pretty soon many elves appeared and began to hurry and carry out the bundles of toys as fast as they could, and there in the yard stood the biggest sleigh that the little girl had ever seen, and the reindeer were stamping and prancing and jingling the bells on their harnesses because they were eager to be on their way. Just as she had begun to wonder where Santa was, the door opened and she could hear something or someone laughing loudly and talking with a big, jovial voice that sounded as if he were good friends with the whole world. And she knew that it was Santa. When Santa saw her, he said, "Bless my soul, who is this? Where did you come from?" The little girl thought perhaps that she might be afraid to answer him, but she wasn't one bit afraid. You see, he had such a kind twinkle in his eye that she felt happy right away as she replied, "Oh, I'm little girl, and I wanted so much to see Santa." "Ho, ho, 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 ho," laughed Santa, "and here you are. Now that's very nice, and it's too bad that I'm in such a hurry, but you see it's 11:45 right now, and I must be on my way at once, or else I'll never reach that first chimney top by midnight. Is there anything you would like, little girl?" So she smiled back into Santa's face and said, "Oh, Santa, if I could only ride with you in the sleigh. I'd love to go. Please, won't you take me? Please, 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 please. I'm so small, and I wouldn't take up so much room." Then Santa laughed, such a big and laughing loud, and he said, "Wants a ride, does she? Well, well, well. Shall we take her, little elves? Shall we take her, good reindeer?" And the little elves hopped and skipped and brought little girl a sprig of holly, and all the good reindeer jingled their bells loudly, which meant, oh, yes, let's take her. And we will stop our story right there. And we'll finish up this story tomorrow about the little girl and Christmas. You do not want to miss it on our next episode of Santa Claus Says on podcast and on YouTube. We are here also to share these joke, which we love to have, and have some fun together as we tell the joke. Here's our joke for today. What is Santa's favorite kind of candy? Jolly Ranchers. Jolly Ranchers. And remember, boys and girls, as we have some fun together, we also sometimes we like to talk about other important things like the letters that Santa gets. That's the sound. It means we're going to read a letter to Santa. And today's letter is rather short, but this is a good time for me to remind you that you can be in contact with me at santaclaussays.net. And right there on that website, there is a button that says get on Santa's list, and that's how you get email from me. And there's another button that says talk to Santa, and that's how you can leave me a voicemail or a chat text. Then I will respond to you, because you know what? Santa listens. And our theme word for today is how Santa listens, and you can be a good listener too. But right now I want you to listen carefully, because Santa also gets all kinds of letters. And I got this one letter that was very simple and very funny, and it just goes like this. Dear Santa, I want my dad to be smarter. Love, Robbie. That's a good one. That's a good one. We want good things for our family and our dads and our moms and our grandmas and grandpas and everybody in our family. We want good things for them, including to be smarter. Some of the letters that Santa gets are pretty funny like that, and some are kind of a little bit heartwarming, a little bit sad, but they're important. I want to hear from you. Santa Claus loves you and loves to hear from you. If you can write me or contact me through santaclaussays.net, the button that says the good list or the nice list is how you'll get email from me. And the button that says talk to Santa is how you can leave me a voicemail or a text. Love to hear from you. Santa Claus here. I'll be with you again tomorrow all the way through Christmas. So a Merry Christmas, good cheer to one and all. And we see you next time on Santa Claus Says. And remember, Santa Claus says to always be good.
You're special to Santa Claus, just like sprinkles. Get on Santa's nice list at santaclaussays.net and watch Santa Claus Says live on YouTube. Tell him Sprinkles sent you.